Enter for your chance to win a tiny house and support a great cause.
This is a caboose style house, and it's 18 foot long overall, and then of course 8.5 foot wide, and the top is 13.5. So, because I like to keep just a tiny little margin of error, we came up with the idea to have a caboose because we try to do totally different houses. Each build is totally different, and the caboose we picked because of Pam's grandpa, who was a big train lover and kind of grew up telling Pam all about trains. And the name of this house is going to be the Arthur. And we picked yellow because we wanted it to be real bright and cheerful and kind of uplifting. So that's kind of the background. So we don't have any steps really at this point, but this will be, we're thinking a metal porch to kind of mimic the porches of an actual caboose, maybe with a graded top and then metal stairs. We're still working out the details there. But here we come in here. If you come on in, you're going to be walking into kind of the entryway, and where the ladder is where the stairs are going to be. And then right around the corner to your right, that would be, is that there's going to be a desk there, kind of like a miniature office space. Back here would be a pull-out couch. This area under the stairs will be like a storage area. People could store their luggage there. I want to have like a coat hook and that kind of thing, kind of hidden in there underneath the stairs. Then moving this way, the back door to the back porch, and this will be where the sink and toilet are, and the shower is a 32 by 32 inch shower, and then a closet space or shelves right here behind that. So in the loft, it'll be a queen size bed up there.
The Arthur, our latest creation at Tiny Digs Hotel here. Arthur is named after my grandfather, who was a big railroader, and so we made this little cute caboose to honor him. On the side of the house here, we covered all our utilities, the water, the sewer, the electric. So we made it like a little depot station over here. We got a bunch of trunks and a little platform, and it's a really cute setup. So we made this little wheel on here. We tried to make things as authentic as possible within reality of making a caboose. So we kept seeing all the cabooses had this little wheel that they would hitch and unhitch the caboose from the rest of the train. So we put this on here for the kids and the adults to play with. Come on in and we'll look at some of the other details. So this is the Arthur. We made the little conductor's desk here to make it authentic. We went around and looked at a number of different little cabooses in the area. This was a real cute find. I electrified an old kerosene lamp that I found at an estate sale here locally. So that's a little authentic touch too. And we have this cute little antique, someone called it a piano stool, but I'm not sure if it is a piano stool. Just was the perfect fit for the conductor's desk. And we have the couch here, which is really a double bed. It pulls out very nicely to a double bed and comes all the way down and slides in nice. And so a family of 4 can stay in the Arthur if they'd like. We had a lot of fun with not only that light, but a lot of other lights in the house you'll get to see. My husband, who built the caboose with our son, Kevin, really loves wood. And so this stairway is all repurposed wood here from a deconstruction company here in Portland. So it's massive amount of stringer wood here on the stairway.
Are you looking to go tiny?
I am!
Well then, you should enter for a chance to win a custom tiny home built by Tiny Heirloom.
It's worth up to $150,000, plus the taxes and shipping costs are covered. But even better, you can get a personalized design consultation with the Tiny Heirloom team to create a fully customized home of your dreams.
That's amazing.
What customizations would you make if you won?
Ooh, I'd want a walk-in closet. Do you know what's even better about this? Every donation supports Girls Build, which is a nonprofit organization based in Portland, Oregon.
They're inspiring curiosity and confidence in girls through the world of building. Your donations can help fund summer camps and class scholarships, critical staff positions, and free classes for kids in foster care.
Donate $10 and enter for your chance to win a tiny house and support Girls Build. Go to omaze.com/THE.
And this is the kitchen area. Of course, as all the rooms at Tiny Digs, we have a little micro refrigerator, something to heat water up to make some of the organic coffees and teas that we offer our guests. And there's cooking utensils down under here. If somebody wants to make a whole meal, this has a very nice spacious kitchen. We thought this would be a cute touch to make the kitchen look a little bit old. It's just a regular enamel pan that I bought off the internet, and my husband drilled a hole in it for the drain, and looks like an old little hand pump kind of faucet on it too, so that was kind of fun to add to it. Really like this. It's an old antique looking reproduction of the soap holders, but it's kind of nice just to hold the dishcloth in as somebody's working in the kitchen instead of putting it on the wood countertops. So over the kitchen table here is this cool light. I didn't even have a light scheduled to be on this wall, but I just fell in love with this light when I found it online. And it's got the old Edison tube light inside, and it's already thrilled me to death. Everybody notices it when they walk in, and they love it too. So it wasn't just me that fell in love. In the kitchen, I needed somewhere to hang the cups and place the glasses, and we saw some cute little racks online, and so we made our own. We got various different sizes. You'll see as we go through the tour of railroad spikes. These are smaller railroad spikes that were put into the wood, and this is actually part of the scrap acacia wood from the install of the floor. So we use up as much of our scrap pieces and repurpose them as possible. And so it makes a really nice little rack there. My husband and son did a really nice job. On to the bathroom. And this is the sliding door. So we don't take up a whole lot of space with the swinging door. The bathroom is very spacious back here. Again, you can see we made some towel racks with the railroad spikes, and this is some rebar on here if you want to try and make your own. We saw some on Etsy that had wood across here, but we couldn't figure out how we want to make that, so we like the rebar on them too better. So that was a creation of Kevin's yesterday. And as you can see, this is very, very new. We've still been adding a couple pieces here and there. And this is the toilet paper holder, also our creation, made out of the railroad spikes. They took and welded another railroad spike onto there, so it's a nice toilet paper holder. And we have a very unusual sink in here. Loved this sink. The old Cabooses had this style of sink in them. Above the sink we found an old antique kind of medicine cabinet, but really what it was is an old dartboard cabinet for the chalk and darts in a pool hall. And instead of the chalkboard being on the front, we ended up putting a mirror in there instead and made it into our medicine cabinet mirror for here. We have a very spacious closet over here for all our linens, the bathrobes, and another one of the cute towel rack hangers out of the spikes. And out the back door, this is one of the only Tiny Digs units that has a back porch, and a very cute and secluded area that you can go out and sit. There's a couple chairs out there, and then all the greenery out back around the back porch, kind of a private little area to sit. Just like on a Caboose, they had a porch on the front and the back and 2 doors in them. So here on the wall we have a coat hanger also made out of railroad spikes, but they're not for the rails of the railroad. These little spikes are much smaller than the rail spikes. These were put into the wooden railroad ties. Each one of these has a date on the top, and the railroads used those up until the mid-1950s. When they would lay new railroad wooden ties down, they would have to know what year they put those down in the ground, on the ground, so that they could come back and deconstruct and repair them periodically. And so these are quite the collector piece nowadays. People collect them, and these dates are significant dates for us. And again, the acacia wood left over from our flooring is what my guys made this out of. Got a couple little old trunks here in the house, have the cuteness of the old train station look, and this actually looks like a little treasure chest down here. We're taking the payroll somewhere. On the wall here as we go up the stairs, some of the artwork is significant to us. My grandfather Arthur, the big railroader, he was from Michigan, and this is a map of Michigan with all the rail lines on it. We'll go upstairs to the loft now and check that out. It's got a nice queen-size bed. Here we are up in the loft, and as you can see, it's very roomy. We learned that it's best to put a couple feet at the end of the bed for making the bed was easier. Our first original 6 that we built, we really feel like the space in the loft isn't enough. So this one, we added a couple feet. People can bring their luggage up here if they want. We put another railroad spike rack up here, again made with the acacia wood and scrap from the flooring and some old railroad spikes. So we're gonna put some hangers up here too, so people can hang clothes on these if they want, or just throw them over. These little cute pictures, there's a series of 4 up here at the loft. They're actual reproductions of the patents when they were patenting the train engines, and this one's of the Caboose when they patented that particular model of a Caboose, and there's a couple others up here of the switch track area and some of the signals, and they're from the early 1900s. Over the queen-size bed are the little railway type lanterns. I thought were really cute to add a little touch up here. And then another trunk up here too as the nightstand. Thanks for coming by Tiny Digs Hotel here in Portland, Oregon. Hope you can come visit us real soon. If you want to book a night, go to our website, which is tinydigshotel.com, and hope to see you real soon.
Thank you for watching our video and for stopping by Tiny House Expedition. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Christian. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And for more tiny home tours and stories, click the videos below.
And join us on Patreon for bonus content,
including face-to-face conversations with us. We hope to see you there.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
Enter for your chance to win a tiny house and support a great cause.